Gotta put that down, huh? That's the thing. Right. I'm gonna turn that off. I can put some music on. Please. Do do do. Why does every freaking why does every techno video gotta have women with bikinis on it? Like, why can't it just be like a neat looking design or something? Why is it? Oh my gosh. Whatever. Choose what you want. It's a thing. Oh. It's a trap. I tell you. It's a trap. Yep, it is. It is definitely a trap. It's targeted, right? Because I'm a dude. I know I'm a dude. Like, hey, you know what dudes like? For the most part. Sure. Yeah, that's a thing. Kind of wondering. So I have like this bag of like Heath Bar bits. Wonder if you put that into your coffee, if it tastes any good. Isn't it kind of like they make toffee? Don't you make it with like cream and stuff too? Like it's not just like made like with sugar, I think. Or is it not evaporated milk or something? I think possibly finding a spot to put that. Okay. Sound like something decent. There we go. it's supposed to have a different like camera is. Why did it need that? I don't think it needed that. That's not it. Uh, oh man. Oh, oh, oh. I broke it. Files. Don't save. Pictures. Hmm. That's not it. Because that's not going to pop up like that. Why does nothing come up on that? Hmm. Because I didn't put it in there. Close that. How do you rotate this? So, hold on. Rotate, rotate, rotate. What? No, not that. Go back. Hmm. Four, three. Is that what it needs to be, or does it need to be the other way? Okay. Anyway. What's up? How's it going? Edit this. And put in like. I want the letters though, not that thing. text. Do we put it on the bottom? Let's put it on the bottom. And then, so what's this look like? Okay, what's that do? Right now. No, I don't want to finish it. How do I cancel? Mm. I need to move that monitor that way just a touch because it blocks just the corner of my screen and it kind of gets in the way. Animated text. Okay, what's it do? No. I want to see what it looks like first. Show me what it does. Okay, that's that one, right? So, what's up, viewer? How's your night going? Animated text. Can you lengthen this or no? Maybe. Move this one, not this one. I don't want the border thing around it though. Hmm. Why can't I move it? Like, there. Hmm. Mm. I don't know why that one's taking so long to export. It's not like I added a freaking picture of a boat or something. It's like there's a major problem in America right now with the Swedish fish being hard as rocks. At least that's a problem I'm having. Like, why does it take so long? I'll wait patiently on you, computer. Oh man, I bought 2 cans of cashews. One's lightly salted and one's regular. I just noticed it. It's kind of like I bought tuna today and didn't realize that I grabbed the tuna in water instead of the tuna in oil. I wasn't paying attention. My mind was somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Come on. Please. Where'd it go? So, where did I put it? Might be easier just to do it in the editor than it's going to be to do it in there. It's kind of a pain in the butt, man. Like, um, oh, that didn't show nothing. Took that long to export and it didn't do a freaking thing, man. This junk. What is it doing? Okay, so we're gonna edit this one. Alright, like, edit, add effects, add text. Yes. And I want to put let's do this one. Is I want to see. Save. No. Can we put that up top? That's really small. Why is it so small? How do you adjust the size? Why doesn't it let me adjust the size? It's not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, my changes won't be saved. Thank you. Thing's frustrating me. 30. Animated. Okay. Why is it so little though? Like, Maybe we should just do it in here because it'll be easier that way. So we can increase the length, right? Duration 7. Change and go here. Edit text here. Simple. Doot. Why can't I click on it though? Text. Is there like another bar that's not opening up on this thing? Right? No. Play. It's so little. Now it's bigger. What the heck? Okay. That one goes there. Right. And then like here's what I'm working on, I guess. Like, how do I do this? Kind of thing, right? Kind of like just messing around with this stuff. So, oh no, you stay. There we go, here. And it gets rid of that one, because I want to edit again. No, I have to copy it, because it won't let me do it that way. You should be able to put multiple ones in here, though. You can't. It's got to be broken down into several parts. Duration. I do that. Then I can go and edit the text. Right. Duration 2. Change text. Why didn't it put the S? Pull this back to here. Right. Done. And my spelling is like absolutely terrible. I need a different trance thing. This song's alright, but I had some better ones earlier today. Display. This one's good. Edit. Change. So if I go here. Okay, then this one. Edit text. Oh yeah, I guess I need to. Can you not change the color on this stuff? Like it's all the same color. It's all gonna be white. Oh, I'm not typing. I'm done. So, bang, easy. Piece of cake. And then I can put the video in. That stuff. That's kind of what I'm working on. Messing with a little bit. Like, I took like years ago, I took photography and video editing and graphic arts and stuff. But things have changed since then, because back then it was programs were nowhere near what they are now. There's a lot of cool things you can do with them. It's almost the same stuff though. It's kind of like a CAD program. Like once you know how to draw on CAD, you just got to figure out each system's different. This is really like an elementary thing. This is just the Windows editor, which it's okay for now, but there's like, I have things in my head I want to do that this thing is not going to do. So later on that'll change, right? But it's got cool things, right? Like some funny things. I don't know. And I have to, I couldn't do the GoPro thing in here. It won't let me play it. It doesn't have the right stuff, so I have to figure out why it's not allowing me to. Oh, it is in 4K too, so I don't even think this thing will allow you to output in 4K. That may be a problem. Anyway, That's what that was. I wanted to actually go in and see if I can. Let's just save this temporarily. Somehow. Yeah, the highest it'll do is 1080. Kind of sucks. More options. First time I met him. Export. Export. What's up? Kind of just horsing around. Just making like a beginning section for a chili video, but I can't change the color of the letters. But it looks something like this, right? I guess easy and simple are the same word, aren't they? I was gonna put quick, right? And when I wrote quick down, you ever write a word sometimes and you look at the word and you're like, is that even spelled right? And you look at it and you look at it again, you're like, it doesn't look right, but I know it's spelled right. It just looks awkward right now. Like, I wrote down quick, right? Quick, and it just looked off. I guess it was the lettering or the font that it was in. It just looked like, I'm like, suddenly, yeah. I'm like, what the heck is that? I'm like, it doesn't even look right. Because easy and simple are the same freaking word, so let's fix it. Anyway. I'm just kind of getting this like out of my head, and then I'll mess with it tomorrow. So apparently I just found out this thing doesn't do 4K, right? 1080p is not 4K. 1080p is like 1K, I think. Right? Yes, it was. It was tonight's dinner. I was gonna live stream it, right? And then I don't know, it's just being stupid. So I decided not to bother with it, and I just videotaped it instead. Because then I can horse around, and when I when I went to go like, because I do this wrist rotation to like roll the stuff out of the pan and toss it. I did it with my left arm, and my left arm is stronger than my right, like naturally, because that was originally my dominant arm. And I kind of like threw it higher than I was supposed to and got a little on the stove. So I can cut that out. So I can make mistakes like that, right? Lightning, yeah. Yeah, it's a slight meat reduction, right? But yeah, it turned out good. I had to patiently wait for like an hour to eat it because it was so freaking hot. And I've learned my lesson from eating this right away because I always, every time I make this, I burn my mouth. I'll leave it in. What? The spill in the what? Oh. It's just gonna be like a quick one. The splatter. Oh. I will if it's funny. If I said something funny, I might not have reacted because I still was like in default stream mode. So I might have just kind of like pretended like it didn't happen kind of thing. Kind of like the other day when I cut myself. I was like, okay, we'll turn this way because no blood on Twitch and you can't see nothing. So I'll just slowly bleed over here. It wasn't that bad. It was just a little nick. Um, Otherwise, I wouldn't have gave a crap if it wasn't on video. Honestly, I'd just whatever, let it bleed. It's how your body cleans itself, right? I don't care. I've cut myself before and thought it stopped bleeding and like walked through the house, and then like my daughter's like, "Why is there blood all over?" Oh, that was mine. She's like, I'm like, I'll get it. I didn't know it. It freaking dripped on the floor. Usually it stops bleeding. I stopped bleeding pretty quick. Yeah. Crime scene. So I was gonna call one place today about the stuff for the blade for doing that sword. I didn't do that because I know they're going to be expensive. I'm trying to go through the scrapyard to get it because $1 a pound versus, they probably right now steel is probably 8 cents a pound. Is what they pay you when you scrap it. So for me to buy it back, it's probably 20 cents a pound. That's still cheap. It's cheaper than $1. It's a fifth the price. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow, but I don't think they'll. They probably won't give it to me, so I can have it for this weekend. That'd be nice. So I let my daughter hold the foam sword, and I'm like, check this out. It makes a cool little noise when you swing the sword, right? She's like, oh, I don't want to. I might break it. And she didn't break the whole thing, but like since that thing in the back, and it actually it made me think of something like that's a real thing though. Like when you swing out like that, that thing has the potential to hit you in the freaking wrist and break your freaking wrist because of that bump sticking out there. Like this thing is, if it was hard, right? I gotta think how it goes back on. I guess it is leaned back. Well, it's good that it's smoothed out, right? Because this is here. Oh, see, that's where she broke it because she didn't keep her wrist straight. She allowed her arm to bend. She allowed her arm to bend this way and hit it, and it broke it off, right? But honestly, it's lifted up, so it smacks right here at your freaking bone when you go to swing it. If you don't keep your hand straight, keep your wrist straight, right? I mean, think about that until she swung it first swing. She's like, I told you I was gonna break it. I'm like, it's all right. It'll glue back on, and I don't need it. Like I just wanted to see kind of what it was gonna look like. It does need an ergonomic adjustment. We'll see. I don't think it'll bother me at all. But it's pretty neat. I like it. So I'm excited. If I can't get this steel, maybe I'll work on the face of it, right? Like, because this stuff here is really going to be um, kind of like a pain in the butt to get to, right? Because all the height changes and the angle changes in it, but it should be pretty neat. Might think of what wood I want to make it out of. I don't know if I want to keep it to the same color or if I want to like make it out of a different wood that's a little prettier than just a goldish color. You're excited to bid on it? Yeah. I gotta make sure it's perfect. Don't get in a rush. I gotta clobber a few things with it first. I remember when I was in the service, a guy that was in the dorm rooms was really into like, I don't know, like whatever you call like those little anime figurines or something. I don't even know what they're called, right? Um, so he had like all these little figurines and stuff, and he had a couple like wannabe katanas, and he's like, "Yeah, check this out. I just bought this, and it was pretty cheap." And he like handed it to me, and I'm like, "Dude, this ain't even a real freaking one." He's like, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Look," and I like basically took it apart right there in front of him. I'm like, "It's like something somebody made in their garage, man. Like it's not even assembled correctly." And he's like, "Oh," I'm like, "If you try to hit something with this, it's just gonna bend." Like, he's like, "Oh, okay," but I don't know. He's kind of like you wouldn't know by looking at him, but he was definitely next level Sailor Moon dork kind of guy. I never even would have thought of it. But everybody's into their own thing, right? It was pretty cool though. It was I forget where he was from. I don't remember. Yep, so that's what I did today. I went and powered through grocery shopping. I was thinking when I was grocery shopping, right? I'm like, damn. I'm like, it's probably a little late now, right? But I was like, it'd be cool, right? But I think you can come, like, people can come pick up their groceries, right? But what if you, like, had people pay you to go do their grocery shopping for them and then, like, delivered it, right? You could do that. That's a lot of work, though. It's like a lot of work. Honestly, I don't think it'd be cost effective. It's like, what's up, Scorch? That's like more weightlifting for no reason. That's a thing. Yeah, is a thing. Yeah. Well, you'll be ripped. Your pocket's not going to be that full, but you're definitely going to be a freaking brick house after it, carrying all those groceries. I try and load all the groceries onto both my arms, so I only have to make one trip. So I'm carrying in, you know, a couple $100 worth of food in one run, just trying to get it into the house. You got lines in your arms and you're like winded, but I don't want to have to make another trip. What you up to, dude? Cabs in my area will do your shopping. They charge a lot though. Yeah. I mean, they have the people. It's a long day. Just got home. I think she's talking to you. I think. So check it out. You start shit with me, buddy. I got this. Hold on, where'd it go? Wait, it broke it. I broke it. Oh, it's supposed to. I don't work on this one. Okay. Turn it. It didn't work. Hold on, I gotta be on this one. I was horsing around today. I was being stupid. So I put that in there. I'm great. I had a fun day. Got a lot done. Beat as well. What was that? What the? It was funny, wasn't it? I like it. It's for when people make stupid comments when I'm in the middle of a game. So if I'm sitting here playing a freaking game, I'm just like, eh, and I don't have to look away. All I have to do is reach over and hit the button, right? It's pretty cool. It's almost like the ending one that I made. Like, um, I don't even know where the heck what button that is. Like, I don't have these memorized, man. This one. Yes. I'm just doing all kinds of stupid shit. I like that one though. That one sounds cool too, right? Sorry, I probably blew Fate's ears out. She's never ready for it. It's like it's a starter thing. There's only so much you can do with the Windows editor. When I started messing with it here, I'm like looking for things that I'm used to being able to adjust. And I'm like, wow, it really doesn't have that many things. Yeah, I said I gave you like slight forewarning. I just didn't say check your volume. See, it's like ammunition, right? You can't reach out and touch someone when you're on this side of the computer, but I can definitely mess with your volume. See, I could turn this down and I could talk super quiet and then have something that's ramped up. Fastest way to lose viewers. Blow their eardrums or break their freaking headsets. Yeah, that's whatever. But what hearing I had left is gone. Yeah. I like the thunder thing. Thunder, sound of a jet engine, any loud, powerful rumbles like that. Right. They're pretty cool. I might eat another bowl of chili, but I'll probably pay for it tomorrow. If I do, and I gotta find a program that will allow me to output 4K, because this won't, which means I can't edit a 4K video. Kind of sucky. Or maybe it just, I don't know. Maybe it will if it comes in as 4K. But yeah, stuff like that. That's what I was. What did I adjust the colors here? The other day I exported one of these videos. I don't know what the hell I did, but I didn't do what it's supposed to. It, like, really messed it up. So I had to fix it. So I'll start kind of putting that on. Once I get a couple made, I'll like time release them. Trial and error. All I hit was export, and it freaking changed the whole damn file into the same video repeatedly. I don't know how the hell it did that. So I had to go back and change something, undo it. Yeah. It's whatever. Got all kinds of cool effects I can put in here, right? Like, sit in here and mess with, like, oh, turn that one off. You don't need to see the tongue ring again. Like, continue. So, like, what? can like put this in here, right? And make it bigger. And then like move it down here because you'd want it at the end. And then, oh wait, what are you doing? Ah! It's so corny, but it's funny. I don't know. I think it's funny, right? I just like horsing around with it. None of my stuff is ever really serious. Um, I'm just not a serious person to begin with. Well, sometimes some things I'm very serious about. That volume is a little loud, but Atomic Chili, yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that. Right? I don't think we need the sound effect though, but I should have edited the photo. Should have put some plastic tomatoes in there or something, right? I did put cheese in mine. I like to put cheese in it. I used to make this all the time and take it to work. It's great for taking to work because you can make like a pot of it and eat it like, well, I guess you can't really eat it all week. I'd probably kill it in like 3 days. But yeah, I would take it to work. Take like a bag of Doritos. Bag of Doritos lasts probably a day. Yeah. It's like eating really big meaty salsa at work. It's great. So I wouldn't have to stop and take a break. I could just keep working. It's good. It's easy. And it has bacon in it. Well, not bacon, but bacon grease or bacon fat, whatever. I'm gonna do one. I got another video I'm gonna do of when I make like beef jerky. I'll do that too. That'd be good. I was gonna buy a bag of beef jerky, and then when I saw what the price was, it's like, no, that's outrageous. So I just bought a whole like eye round, and I'll just cut it down, do it that way. Because then I can make the jerky super big, right? I can have a strip that's like that if I wanted to. You couldn't even put it in your pocket. Probably have to have like half of it sticking out of your pocket or fold it in half. Pocket jerky's the best, especially when you're in a tight spot. That's good. It's almost the same base though. Like what? I keep jerky in my pocket. I mean, I keep it in a bag, obviously. Not like I'm not pulling it out and like eating the lint that's gonna get on it. But like, yeah, I go everywhere with freaking jerky I make. I put it in my pocket. If I'm sitting there waiting on a customer or sitting there waiting on a dude to freaking figure out, I'll reach in my pocket, I pull out a piece of jerky, I start munching on it. He's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what? You're just pissed off you don't have your own. I got my own pocket jerky. Like, you're sitting here starving. I got stuff to munch on, right? Sometimes, I know one time, customer took me out to breakfast, and I kept my bacon, pulled it out later, and ate it. He's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Where the fuck did you get?" I'm like, "Well, you took me out earlier for breakfast, man. I kept it." He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah, I didn't want to eat it right then, so I saved it for later." Right? I'm like a little fat kid stuck in a toothpick's body. Really. I have a what over? Is it underactive thyroid? I think probably. Maybe I don't know. Something. It's definitely hard to put weight on. But I'm pretty stocked up now. Like everything's cheap at the grocery store. Have you gone grocery shopping lately? Like the stuff's really cheap. A lot of stuff. Brown sugar's cheap. Ew, me. One, I gotta remember to eat. Two, I gotta want to eat. They tell you not to eat before you go to sleep, but I can't if I don't. So I now have I am the proud owner of 8 bags of brown sugar. I like it. It's like a nice little stack. Staples prices did settle down. Staples. What, the price of Staples or Staples the company? Was there a spike in Staples? Basic. Oh, basic foods like Staples. Yeah, it did go back down. Yeah, some of the stuff is now. They had pork loins, right? Like these things are freaking cheap. They had pork loins, like the whole freaking loin, right? $11. That's probably like 50 cents a pound. That's crazy. But I think those same pork loins have been sitting there for like a week. Like, I don't want those pork loins. Like, I don't think I'd trust even buying one of those. It's not worth the hassle. Yeah, but I don't have room in my freezer, or I would stock up on those. So I bet you in a year's time, oh, my family's smaller now because it's just me and my daughter. But when it was like 5 of us, it probably freaking went through like maybe 30 a year pork loins, right? That's a lot of pigs. Pork loins are cool though because you can do all kinds of stuff. Slow cook them, shred and freeze. Yeah, I usually buy them and I cut them down. Keep one end for pulled pork. Center becomes pork chops, thin or thick, or pocketed for like stuffing, for like stuffed pork chops. Then the other end, I'll sometimes use for sausage, like if I make my own breakfast sausage or whatever. Ooh, that's right, I did buy a beef stick. Ooh, I'm gonna eat some of that tonight too. Like one of them bologna sticks, right? It's almost like the summer sausage. Is that what it's called? That's good stuff. It's good protein. It's hard to stop eating that once you open it. It really only lasts like a day. Definitely overindulge when I do eat. Like something that should last you a week, it's gone in a day. Very easily gone in a day. I need to learn how to make my own effects on here. I should make like a little mascot or something, right? like poke his head up in the side or something. Right? It's kind of weird. It'd be kind of funny. Just pokes in from the end, right? He's like, "Hello, what are you doing? Hey, buddy, come on!" And then he freaking just like disappears, right? Oh, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, but I don't know. I'm tired. I guess it's freaking stupid, but it's funny. Little comic relief. Take suggestions and let viewers vote. I don't think I like my little dude. No, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Atomic chili. Maybe Scorch fell asleep on us. He did. What to do this weekend? I need to think other meals like to do for like cooking streams. I can't really think of anything that's like interesting. Yeah, my voice probably knocked him out. He's probably snoozing. Rockabye baby on the treetop. Oh, he probably just got out of his training stuff not too long ago. Right, about that time. I'm still here, but I'm talking to someone unless. Oh, okay. I thought you fell asleep on me. All right, no problem. It's cool. I figured if you were still awake, you were gonna say something anyway. Yeah, yeah, don't do that. You want me to break out a book and start reading it? See, I should read an exciting book. Then people wouldn't fall. They'd probably still fall asleep. Beyond. Where do I donate? I think it's on the should be on the donate page on Twitch. That's where you can donate. I don't know if the donate thing. There is an alert box here. I don't know if it pops up. And yeah, that's where the donations are. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, maybe I'll think of some meals or something. And I want to cook things that other people like to eat and that they maybe just never tried or never tried it in a different way. Like the chili I made, quite honestly, you take the bacon grease out and the freaking hamburger, and it's vegetarian chili. I mean, it's whatever. It's two alterations. It can go either way. But maybe once it warms up, then I can get back to barbecuing. Right? Do my sweet Thai ribs. Those are good. Ooh, that stuff's cheap too. Like they had freaking. I'm not a soba noodle person, but they had like soba noodles for freaking like pennies. They were like $50 a pack versus like $2 and something. It's like a fifth of the price. I really wish they would have had like barbecue in the shop. In the shop? I mean, I could. I got blowtorch. I used to do the when the car wasn't in the way. That's where I used to do the deep fried turkey right? Because the wind's not blowing and messing with the flame. And yes, a lot of places tell you, oh, don't freaking do it indoors, right? Don't do it indoors. That's how people burn down their houses in Thanksgiving and stuff. And quite honestly, yeah. I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, chances are you will burn down your house. The idea when you deep fry turkey is to pull it out way ahead of time, put it on the rack, and let it drip off, right? Let all that water get off of it. That way, when you put it in, and when you put it in, you only dip like a little bit, right? You put it in, and you get like 2 or 3 inches, and you pull it back up, and you let all that bubble until it simmers back down, and you keep doing that just a little bit more at a time until you can get it all the way down. If you sit there and you dunk the whole freaking turkey in there, shit's gonna be like freaking Old Faithful, right? But peanut oil wise and go all over the place. People set up their barbecue on laminate floors. Burns down the house. Oh my gosh. Nope. Nope. Now I've cheated. And I've wanted Old Faithful. Just had to throw that 8 in there, huh? I've cheated and cooked stuff in my oven, and it's electric oven, and I wanted like a little bit of smoky flavor to it, right? So I don't recommend doing this. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Every dollar counts. Thanks, brother. And I guess the alert box is broken. I don't understand how that stuff works. I tried messing with that the other day. That has eluded me for a very long time. And I don't like the video that they have on it when they show you how you're supposed to set it up. It doesn't make any sense to me, or I'm missing a detail somewhere. But anyway, like the electric oven I had, I put like some, because I have peach wood, I have apple, like oak. So I put a little piece of wood on the electric element in the oven just to give a little bit of smoky. That actually turned out really well. I mean, it's in the oven. What's it going to do? It's just going to smoke. Now it smelled good. Moisture in the turkey will make a big flame in the oil. It doesn't make a big flame. It makes turns to steam. The water turns to steam and expands very rapidly, and that's what throws the oil out onto the fire. And since it's already preheated, it doesn't take much for it to get to its ignition temperature, because peanut oil only has to get to about 500 degrees before it freaking catches on fire. Right? So once it goes down around the pot and gets on the flame, then everything goes up. Actually smells really good when I run the furnace on peanut oil. It smells like a Chinese restaurant's burning down somewhere. Kind of makes you hungry. We're sitting there melting aluminum. It's kind of like French fries, right? Most dangerous French fries to put in the deep fryer are the ones you've had sitting in the freezer for a while that have all the frost on the outside of them. The ones you got that were flash frozen don't have that much frost, but the ones that were in an open bag in the freezer have a lot more frost on them and spatter a lot more. Deep fried turkey is really good. If you haven't ever made one, I suggest you try it. You'll never go back. Oven turkey's a thing of the past. It's 2021. Get with the times. don't think Scorch can. You live in an apartment or whatever, don't you, Scorch? I don't think you have the luxury to do that. Just go do it over at your buddy's house. That way it burns his house down and you still have somewhere to sleep. It's picking. Totally picking. It's like, never again. We're never making deep fried turkey at my house ever again. A true friend, yeah, comes over for Thanksgiving dinner, torches your house to the ground. Yep, that's why you never let your buddy put the turkey in. I've been using that thing indoors forever, though. I think the object to not making mistakes like that is understanding what's going on. My friend always deep fries the turkey. I won't try it at my place. Oh, so you just go over to his house and eat it then? Oh, there you go. Then you know what it tastes like. Scorches your house, yeah. Sure does. It's crazy, man. Like, for the next 2 days, the garage smells like a Chinese restaurant. It's actually pretty good. Yep, I bring mashed potatoes every year. Blah? What's blah? What, you don't like Chinese food? Or mashed potatoes? How do you make your mashed potatoes, Scorch? I know. I know it went. It was like the first time I went to my ex's family's thing, and her uncle had to make the food. This is his year to make the food. Chinese, blah, to Chinese smelling. Oh, so good. If it was up to me, I would eat lo mein every day, honestly. Just different types. Maybe today's shrimp, maybe tomorrow's chicken. Cream cheese and chives in the taters. That's how you make yours? I've had them with cream cheese in them. We don't really have chives. Sour cream and milk and a prayer. I'm lazy, so I keep the skin on the potatoes. Well, that's good. As long as you make sure you scrub them well. It's actually, you're supposed to eat it with the skin on it because there's a lot of vitamins and minerals in the skin of potato. When you take off that, it's kind of got nothing to it. Boil them in chicken stock. What, the potatoes? Never heard of that. Skins aren't bad, yeah. Especially potato skin chips. It used to be a Keebler Elf thing, right? Wasn't it? It is a Nabisco snack food, right? I remember like a cartoon thing, like the elves were like peeling off the potato skins and cooking them or something. But now I don't think they're even made by those. Yeah. I don't mind them. The only thing is like the mixer kind of like grabs a hold of them. But I really like roasted garlic mashed potatoes. Those are good. That's good for your heart too. Wasn't it? I swear it was a Keebler Elf. I'll try the chicken stock next time. I bet that would be good. I bet it would. What do you do with all the chicken stock though then? Like, you can't just dump it and throw it away. That seems like a waste. Maybe you just let it keep simmering down, then turn it into gravy 2 hours later. Or have a really big batch of, actually, it might even thicken itself up. Because some of that starch is going to come out, right? If you let it sit there and reduce for long enough, it probably would turn it into gravy. You never had to add cornstarch to it. Just have to stir it constantly. And cream for the gravy. Anyway, this guy made mashed potatoes and they were like watery. I think he ran out of real potatoes and had to go to instant and put too much water in them or something. I was like, no. All the holidays are done, right? We're free, I think, for a little bit. We're free till February. And then we get locked down again for Valentine's Day. Right? I get to scam out of that this year. I don't have to buy anybody anything. I like creamy with a few random chunks. Yeah. Never liked gravy. I think I'm the only person. Well, maybe you just haven't found the right gravy. Right? You can make sausage gravy, pepper gravy. The hard thing that I refuse to worship cupids. Yep. It's almost as bad as Cadbury bunnies. One gravy I'd love to be able to replicate. I've tried a bunch of other people's cheats, or what do they call that when someone tries to do something that's like a spin-off of something? Like KFC's gravy, that's just got its own flavor. Like you can't make that happen. Endocrine disorder. Archer wannabes. Endocrine. Skin disorder. Lockdown as of yesterday, so hopefully next week we are back to yellow phase. What? Oh yeah. Is anybody's stuff getting better with all this stuff going on? Like is any areas getting better or fuck dude. Normality. Person that make a good stuffing is a real champ of the turkey dinner. Yeah. Yep. They're all seeing spikes from holiday exposures. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I'm sure. Because people fucking were like, oh, I don't care what they say. They can't take our holiday away from us. We're still going to spend time with loved ones. It was your one year you could have gotten out of any family crap, right? And no one could have blamed you for it. And you still chose to do it and get people sick. We aren't even that bad, but we got 27 cases on Monday. So Jesus. Mm. Mm. They keep screwing around. Like if people keep messing around, this stuff's going to be going on next year at this time. And we're all really going to be hurt. Hyper on the lockdowns because of the new variants. Yep. I'd recommend putting in the garden this spring if you don't already have one. I'd highly recommend that. Never know if you might need it. Yeah. So how many, like, so there's like different variants and stuff? Like, yeah, it'd be a good thing to put in a garden. Because honestly, if this freaking continues on, how long is this? When did it really start? Like last year, like January, right? Or December? Or was it even October of the year before? Like 90, it was like 2019, right? It started 2019, end of 2019. Jesus. Mm. Eventually, it's going to take enough people out. It's going to get rid of all those people that are like, oh, it's never going to affect me. I can do whatever I want. It'll never affect me. And it's going to get rid of all those people that are not cautious enough. It's evolving like the flu does. That's why every year it's a new flu shot. I haven't had a flu shot in like 7 years. And I haven't got the flu in like 7 years. That's just me. Yeah. What's up, Bjorn? How's your night going? Same here. I haven't had since high school. Now, when I was in the service, we had to. We had no choice. We had to get those vaccines and stuff. We also had no choice of anthrax shots. Those sucked. Everybody complains about those. I think I'm gonna have to get the vaccine when it's available. Think you're susceptible to it? Susceptible? What did I just say? Susceptible? Under susceptible. I'd like to know how it's modifying itself. Does anybody even know how it's modifying itself? Like, how is it changing into a new strain? It's quite the setup at a large arena. Yeah. Trying to clear my throat. Please, wherever or everywhere. That's cool. I guess. Why do you need police? Are they afraid people are going to run in, like, snatch the vaccines out, like, confiscate them? I mean, I guess that could be a thing, right? Probably could sell them. But aren't they free? Like, you just pay for them, or yeah. If you feel okay after the shot, I'm not too worried about getting the vaccine. Yeah, except for like the third horn she grew. I think other than that, no other side effects. Oh, that's cool. Awesome. Not worried about it. Not doing it. You could use an extra horn. Wish I had an extra horn too. It'd be pretty cool. Oh. I did just say that. It's a unicorn. So, weirdest thing, right? So today I made chili and I jumped into my game to play, and the first thing I had to do was make a dude chili and give it to him. Or chili something. That was weird. That was really weird. Very odd. Yeah, definitely something. Some kind of screwy. Oh, my music went away. I'm just humming in my head. I guess I had a choice. I didn't have to technically make him chili. I could have made something else. What? Not me chili. Alrighty. Hope you sleep good. I probably should get to bed too, because I have to take her to get her thing, because she wants to start working. Um, at 14, right? She's dedicated. She's like her daddy. So I have to go sign paperwork for her to be able to get her work permit from school. Yes. Have a good night. So I'm gonna sign off. Get to bed too, because I gotta be up in like 5 hours. So sweet dreams, everybody. Love you guys. Take care, Scorch. Hope your stuff's going great and everything's working out for you. Stay safe and I guess enjoy your lockdown if you can. Hopefully it'll be over soon enough. Later.